Okay, have you wondered about what your talents are and what to do about them? And you may already know what your talents are, but are you using your talents to the maximum level? Hi, my name is Tosin, and I speak on growth, having growth mindset. So when I start, I usually start off with G in the word growth. And today I'm talking about T, which is for talent. Now, my previous video, which was on Wednesday, I had a bit of a challenge, so you may not have heard what I talked about. It was about will to win, so I will do a repeat of that next week, talking about will to win next Wednesday. But today being Thursday, it's interesting that T also matches with Thursday and W matches with Wednesday. I was just thinking about that. Wow, this is interesting. So the talent that we have, when we utilize the talents that we have, we find that it develops even more. And if you look at people like basketball players or athletes, they have found out what their talents are, and so they focus on those talents and develop them, practicing, working on them. Sometimes they hire a coach to help get better, focusing on that talent. They don't spend time on the talents that they do not have. This applies to us in almost all areas of life. Sometimes we tend to focus on those things that we are not very strong in, rather than have somebody else who's strong in that area to do those things. So my encouragement for this time is that once we know what our talent is, focus on it. One of my talents is speaking. And so for the past couple of years, I've been working on becoming even better at speaking. Now, it never ends. I'm going to keep working on it. And I'm encouraged by someone like John Maxwell, who's been speaking for more than 40 years and still working on it. He even has a coach who coaches him on speaking, believe it or not. And I'm blessed to have his coach also coach me on speaking. So working on our talents will help us develop even better. And there's a way to even discover more of our talents that may have been hidden that we may not know about, which is an assessment tool developed by Roger Hamilton called the Wealth Dynamics tool. And in it, first of all, you discover what your energies are, whether you're dynamo, blaze, or tempo, or still, those four energies. And from those four energies come 8 different skill sets, which are used to identify how entrepreneurs can build their businesses. Because you might find that you're in a business that is not really suiting you because it doesn't align with your talents. The best thing is to find that business that aligns with you and use that skill to benefit other people and get paid for it. So another concept is Ikigai, which is a Japanese philosophy where you look at what you love, what the world needs, what can you make money from, and by an intersection of all those things, you find out what's the best way for you to earn your money as an entrepreneur. So I'll be going into more insights on those concepts. I'll start with energy and also talk about the wealth dynamics, the 8 different talents in wealth dynamics, And also we'll touch on Ikigai, because Ikigai is kind of the basis which Roger Hamilton used to develop this tool. It's a great tool. Assessments are excellent because it helps you find out more about yourself. Who doesn't want to find out more about themselves? It's like holding a mirror to your face, and you're able to see more things that you wouldn't see if you weren't looking in the mirror. And so I'm glad I was able to spend this time with you. I was cutting it very close because, of course, today I am borrowing the time zone, and I'm 7 minutes to the end of the last time zone that I could borrow from. And so, but I made it. The good news is I made it. So thanks for joining me. And what I'll do is I'll be back. I want to be doing this much earlier, and then I will be back for the next topic, which will be H. For growth, we'll talk about H, and let's see what we'll talk about for H. Join me then, and thanks for joining all those who came. Habiba, Selena, Hamed, thank you so much. Steve, Eagle Eye, thanks for joining.